Welcome to Spreadsheet Tips on min and the max function formula. We are going to take a look at maybe a lower of cost or market type example and how we can go ahead and use the min or the max function to save us some keystrokes and do the work for us in a sense. So we've got an example here of different units, the actual cost of those units, and then the market cost of those units. So just real simply to get us set up here, I'm going to go ahead and calculate the cost. So I can just take my units times the cost, drag that down, do the same for the market, my units times my market, and drag that down. And here, sometimes it's useful to know the lower of the cost or the market, and we can actually use a formula to go ahead and calculate that for us. And of course, in this example, we have very few units, so we could easily just, scan and type the amount. But maybe you have a spreadsheet with a lot more different units on it, where that would be more time consuming. So we'll just set this up. Now we can hand type this in. So we want to go ahead and say min equals min. And then all we're doing is pointing this formula to a range. Okay? And you can see that the formula then grabbed the $25.80 or the market. And we could go ahead and drag this down and very quickly be done with our analysis. Okay? To just show you a different way to do it, we could go ahead and hit Formulas, Insert Function, scroll down. We're in the All category here, and we could go down and find that min function. And here what it's going to do is it prompt us to let them know what the range is. Okay, so I'll delete that out and highlight my range and say OK. So it's just a different way to do it. You can either manually type it in, or you could go ahead and say Formulas Insert Function. Now perhaps we wanted to find the higher of the two. Very simply, instead of min, we're just going to type max. Okay, now we've got like the higher of the cost or the market coming through. And we could insert our function the same way we just did with the min. So just kind of a useful tool, especially if you end up in manufacturing someday, to remember that there's this min and max function out there. All right, that's all we had, so thanks for joining me.